Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Ghost Belle and Haunted Mansion, Starlight Rare, guys. I'd be selling this card. That's crazy. I'd be getting close to selling this card because we were talking about it at 80s. We were telling you guys when we focused on the quarter century secret rare Ghost Bells, you know, around that time, probably 2-3 weeks, a month ago, we were talking about this card, telling you guys to get ready for the future of Yu-Gi-Oh. No Abyss Dweller now. Banless nuke that. Now we need to find other ways to hit the graveyard. Too many decks will have too many broken graveyard effects. People are going to want to hit those choke points, and they're going to need this card. Talked about, you know, first talked about the quarter centuries at 20s, then 30s, and then they hit like 50, 55s. And now the Starlights. We've been talking about this card since it was 80 bones. Literally telling you guys, there's no way this card has no business being an $80 card, and the OGs know when the quarter centuries hit 55s, we showed this one and we said, how is the Starlight just 80 bucks? Makes no sense based on scarcity. Came in default, Dimension 4 set came out eons ago, probably multiple years ago. Obviously, just super hard to get. This is the max rarity version of this card, and here we are. We're talking about it non-stop at 80 bucks, and it says 85s, but we're at 145s, guys. 8 listings only, single-digit listings, and after a couple, it starts going to 250s, 300s, man. People forget, like, way back when the card first came out, this was hundreds and hundreds of dollars for one. You know, now it's back up to those prices, and again, I'd be selling up right under this playset here. Shout out to the members, man. Andrew, Jimmy, you know, gotta undercut Jimmy. Nah, just kidding, guys. But again, Jimmy smart, man. This is what I'd be doing, just listing this here. Andrew as well, giving people the deal. Because again, of course, high-end cards like this, highly priced cards, they become less liquid, even though they're the max rarity, just harder to move. But I'd be trying to move this now. Just like the members of the channel, shout out to Andrew and Jimmy, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be like them. If I would own this card, I'd be getting rid of this card, especially if you came in at 80s or below. Guys, the game is truly that easy, you know, and this is the max rarity. But look, we even have, for example, PCRs. PCRs, you come in here, card was what, 3s? Forever. If you go to the yearly, you can see the card at one point was around 220s. No one cared about this card. No one paid attention. You come back today, the card has been going parabolic. It says 573s, but really 23 listings only. You have a couple here at 7s, and then it heads towards double digis, guys. The hype for this card is coming in now, weeks later, after we've been talking about this card. We mentioned it, then we collabed. Shout out to V and Rogue. They also gave their opinion on this card. And here we are. Here we are. The game is truly that easy. If you're early, you can take advantage of these. I have, what, like 4 of these? And again, it's not all about the count. Oh, but you just got 4. That's not even that much. Is that whatever money I put into these PCRs, I'm going to be up 3, 4, 5x soon. That is the whole point. Or for people that, Jay, I don't sell cards, I don't care. Then at least you didn't have to pay a premium. Let's say you want these PCRs now. You didn't come in at, you're not, you know, essentially didn't come in at 7s, 8s, or 10s, double digits, as this card is going to be soon. People coming in, PCRs are hot right now, especially the ones that will see play and meta demand, like Ghost Belle and Haunted Mansion. But again, this card goes from a buyer's market a couple of weeks ago, a month, 2 months ago, to a seller's market in the next month or two. Max. Again, but pretty soon. Me, I'm a person, I see this, I have him here. Say, hey, YCS Providence, right? Hey, you need this, man. You get that 3, 4, 5x. You don't know, but hey, on the back end, that's what we're gonna be eating. We're gonna be eating good with cards like these because the game is that easy. Moving cards, 3, 4, 5x. Jay, but it could keep going up. Good for the card. I like here's entry price versus exit price. You know, for the most part with most cards, I'm not here to play time the bottom and time the top. We take the hamburger, the meat in the hamburger, the move, the middle move. For the most part, guaranteed results, guaranteed multiples. Came in at 2s, go out at 8 to 10s. Take the 4, 5x, recycle that into Stampede. The game is that easy. We have Solemn Warning, same deal. Card was $3. 3 to 5s. That's when we were talking about this card. Guys, pick this card up. It's Solemn Warning. You know, redo format is popping off. And now this Rarity Collection 2 quarter century secret rare that no one remembers because this is the forgotten Rarity Collection. What do you think, guys? card was what? 5s just very, very recently. And before that, it was in the 3s. As you can see down here, just consolidating. What a beautiful chart. And now we have this card getting cleaned out. 5 listings only. You have 2 here at 12.50, then 1 at 15, then it goes to 20s, then Gonzo. 1 page only, guys. And redo format right here. Look at that. Just going parabolic. People don't play when it comes to these old formats, man. They want their shiny quarter century secret rares. You know, so it's a Solemn card. People forgot about this one. And again, in this specific case, this is the one that's undergoing the buyout, the higher rarity. But again, you come over here and don't forget this card. You filter this out. You go to Rarity 2. This card had PURs. Look at that, at around $1. Platinum secrets are bumping up. We're going to check those. And let's, you know, might as well check PURs. Might as well check. Where's PCRs? PCRs and secrets. Look at that, guys. Again, after the quarter century spikes, what do people do? They're going to come back for this one. They're going to come back for this one. And this card was around $1. No one cared about it. Now you have one at $1.42. But really, the card is 2 bones. 2 bones, guys. And you don't see any major walls. Let's say you need multiples of these. I'm not sure how many you play in redo format, but you got 2 here at 3s. And then the first place set is at $4, guys. That's how scarce and hard it is to get these cards that no one paid attention to. Guys, we've been always a proponent of picking up your Solemn Warnings, but now is getting soon to getting rid of this card. Again, you came in at 3 to 5s for the quarter centuries. You see 15 to 20s, you run for them hills. Me, I got a play set of Warning. 3 or 4 of them that I came in at anywhere between 3 to 5s, $4 to $5. I'm gonna be moving them now. The game is that easy. Look at that, PURs. Card was 50 cents, going up to $1. Essentially, you still have a couple 1-ups, but yeah, man. If you want multiples, you're gonna have to pay over $1 billion for this. Look at that, over $1 billion, and it just keeps going up fast, guys. So if you need, this is the version you want. You want your PURs. You're playing redo format overall. Just want access to Solemn Warning. What else can I say, guys? What else can I say? Card is going on up, and you have what? You have PCRs. Look at that. This PCR used to be 2 quarters a pop. No one cared about it. And now going parabolic. Massive volume coming in, and it's a $2 card. And pretty soon it's going to be 3s and then 4s and then 5s for this PCR. Listings are extremely low. Look, it's about a tear in half. Damn, look at that. That's wild. Yo, who's going to play a card like that? But that's why it's a quarter. That's why it's free, I guess. But yeah, guys, again, card was 50 cents. Now it's $2. You come back in a week or 2 or 3 or a month, and the card is 5 bones. Again, if this is the version you want and you're playing redo format, or you just wanted it to have it and you forgot to pick it up, 2s is a premium compared to the lows, but it might be a good deal compared to 2.5x increase from here. Do as you must, especially with these PCRs that continue to be high. And then you have the clean secrets. Look at that. Look at that. Clean secret rares. Going parabolic. You have a couple of 1-ups, but same deal, man. Same deal. Solemn Warning is going up. You know, again, $1 right there for 4 of these when the card was 2 quarters a pop. Clean secret rares. Perfect mid-max. Get exposure to the cheaper versions, and I'd be selling the higher end versions that are going parabolic. That's just what I would be doing. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, first link in the description down below. If you want to fast track these cards at your convenience, one by one, you don't need to type them out as we talk about them. You come over here. If you want to purchase any of these, you can, one click gets you in. And then again, look at this chart. This is when you want to be selling cards. You want to be selling cards that are going in a parabolic advanced move. Beautiful chart of all the cards that we're talking about today. What an underrated tool, guys. TCGcreator.com. Don't miss out, man. Love them, guys. Link in the description down below. Come over here. Ghost Rare giveaway. These 3 cards for 1 lucky winner pretty soon. Make sure you come in here, follow, like, and retweet. Don't miss out. You know, 100 likes. We're not that far out, guys. Let's make it happen. And then a Billy Bob if you want one of these. Don't miss out. Right here. Link in the description down below. Get exposure to Billy Bob's, man. Don't let him get cleaned out. Guys, make sure you subscribe, man. Ring that bell. Like the video on the way in. I'd gladly appreciate it. Then we have Infinite Impermanence. We talked about this Platinum Secret Rare at around 20s. And now it's pushing 29, 30s, guys. $16. Insane. Look at that. Pushing 30 bones for the OG Plats. Pretty soon it could be 35 to 40s. Just wanted to give you guys an update on this one. So keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Imperm is Imperm. It's a staple. You know, we understand. But now heading into Nat season. From now up until 2-3 months, however long it is, you want to get, you know, exposure to seller's market cards. You want to be, this is the season of selling cards is coming just around the corner. The season of buying cards was late last year, you know, Q3, Q4. That's when you ramp things up to then sell into now. Q1, you know, you're buying cards, accumulating, you sell into this Q2 hype. Latter part of Q2, heading into the summer, heading into that season, the most hype time of the year for Yu-Gi-Oh! Even staples go parabolic, and that's when you want to sell. That's when you want to sell. It's that easy. It is just that easy, guys. Yes, Jay's a staple, but I like this card and it looks beautiful. I understand. But if you came in at $8, you start seeing 30s as we're getting close to, damn, yo, you know, that 3.5x starts looking juicy, man. Especially when you have, you know, a common 10x down. Yeah, it's a common, then a holographic at around $4 or $5 for a super. You know, you take that 5, 6x. If they tell you, yo, you got this platinum secret, you take the 5x and a super holographic. Of course I'd do it. You know, yeah, maybe this is my favorite. Maybe this, that, the third. Yeah, we understand. But that green, man, I'm addicted more to the green than to the brown. Yo, it's crazy that this platinum secret from Rarity 1 is pushing 30 bones, man. Yeah, if I start seeing mid-30s, 40. Man. Gonzo, man, Gonzo. We have Droll and Lockbird, man. Look, even these PCRs already starting to make moves. Look at that. Card was $2. No one cared about it. Droll format coming up, guys, as we can see. 14 listings, 669s, and then, you know, push the 7s, and then double digits at the bottom of the page. People coming in, man. They want their favorite rarity. They're coming in. They need Drolls. Yes, this one has an alternate RPCR as well. But, again, Droll is Droll, man. You feel like you can never have enough of these. Excuse me, guys. And this PCR is making moves, making plays. You know, these staples are getting hot, man. And they always do. Like we said, this is, again, the start of a new brand Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive season. Alliance Insight just came out. And again, people are just, yo, I need this card. I need this. I need the staples. I want the PCRs. I want that hype, guys. So again, you came in at 2s and you see double digits, you sell, man. Take that 5x. Run for them hills. Buy yourself some Stampede cards. Let's say you came in and you put $6 into this card when it was at 2s. You know, and then you get $30 for $6 worth. You put them 30 into Stampede, and then them 30 are going to become 60, 90s when you 2 to 3x that. The game is that easy. These staples are growing up. Droll is too good. It is broken. Yeah, I have too many Drolls in all versions. You know, Ultras and Secrets and Supers, because Droll is Droll, man. These hand traps, you can never have enough of these. And of course, the lower end Ultras and Supers are still cheap. That's fine. But they're liquid, you know, and they serve as good trade bait. But again, the higher end, the Prismatics, the PCRs, quarter centuries, we already covered. They're hot, man. Droll is hot right now. Heading into this new format, heading into that season. And usually that's just the case, man. People just need Drolls. They're gonna come. Let's say PCR is your favorite rarity. You only have 2 choices. This one and the alternate art. That's it. So again, people coming in would not be surprised to see this make a pit stop at 750s and then reach double digits down the line in the short term. Then we have Solemn Judgment, the ultimate rare, guys. This ultimate rare from OTS Tournament Pack 12 was always anywhere from high 30s to low 40s. You know, and then this card, look, you go to the yearly, you can see the card at one point. Yeah, it had sales, look, at around 34s. I remember because we were covering it on the channel, and then it's never looked back. Spiking up to 47, 48s, but really we're at 60s. 13 listings. Then it quickly goes to 90s and the hundos at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only, guys. And yeah, people coming in for these Solemn cards, man. You know, the quarter centuries are making moves. The OTs, the OG OTs are making moves. It's crazy. Look, even for Warning that we were just talking about. Shout out to Andrew. You know, he in the live stream that we made this week. Look at that. Look at that. You go here to the OT. And this card it was a hundos. Let's see if he bought his copy though. Yeah, he was like, yo, should I buy this card? Damn, there's a deal came in out of nowhere. But after that, the card gets bought out. So people coming for OT Warning. And then, you know, you have Judgment here. we showed the ultimate rare. But look at that. Look at that. People coming in for the quarter century too. As we can see here, guys. Right here, clean this up janitor style. You have one here around 33s, then mid 30s, and then it goes to 40s and then gone. 13 listings only. People are coming for Solemn cards. OGOTs, quarter centuries. Don't sleep on Warning. Don't sleep on Judgment. Strike is probably doing the same thing. I mean, at this point, might as well check Strike. All right, let's see. Again, these cards, people forget. Rarity collection too, the forgotten Rarity collection. Excuse me, Solemn Strike at around 20s. Easy money. Plats, 4 to 5s. PCRs, look at that. PURs getting cleaned out. Look at this PCR, guys. Was $1 in February, and now it's cleaned out. 3 listings only. Got to place it at 5s, and it goes to double digits at 10.30 with shipping, and then a $20 card. People coming for these PCRs, man. I'm telling you, people coming in hard for these PCRs across all Rarity collections, especially for these Solemn cards. But you sell these cards. If you have a PCR, no way you keep it at these crazy prices. We have Lightning Storm. Staples continue, man. Staples continue hot. Right here, as we can see, Lightning Storm used to be 330s, going to 8s. And after a couple of one-offs, you get double digits, man. 18 listings, 2 pages only. We showed Platinum Secret Rare from Rarity 1 Imperms. Now we're showing Lightning Storms. The market is crazy, especially for staples, especially for, you know, the higher end. In a sense, this card has way more expensive higher end and expensive, you know, card prices. Even like Varro's Rare and Starlights and quarter cent, we understand. But even the smaller budget ones are moving on up to 8, 10s, double digits, man. Crazy. From $2, $3. These cards are making these major moves. Because again, there's people out there. There's the Rarity they prefer from Rarity 1. And they're coming in and making them plays. And they're staples. As formats change and the metamorphs, you know, side deck changes occur. Cards that weren't played before are now played more. Let's say Riseheart is less, you know, impactful now. So less decks with protection to destruction. So now Lightning Storm gets better and like things of that nature. You know what I mean? So you can see it clearly reflected in price and in volume, guys, right here for this card. Then we have Lancea, same deal, another one. Like, hey, DJ Khaled, another one, yo. Hey, Artifact Lancea, Platinum Secret Rare from Rarity Uno, Parabolic. Card recently was $4. No one cared about it. 12s, man, up 3x overnight. 13 listings, 2 pages only. A couple of one-ofs, and then the card is $14 and beyond. So what do? You sell, man. If you have this card and you see, you know, now is in the teens, double digits, you're good. But if you see maybe, you know, 15s, that'd be like a personal goal. Especially if you came in at 4s to get that clean 3x. The game is truly that easy. Lancea's everywhere, man. Mirror matches against Malice, just everywhere. This card is his heyday right now. And even the Platinum Secret is making these kind of moves, as you guys can see. So don't sleep on this one. I'd be selling, man. Especially if you came in at 4s or below, 3x. We don't play with them multiples. We have Kashtira Riseheart. Again, from the 10s. Card used to be $3. No one cared about it, you know, when it first came out. Down here, you know, says 476s, but this card used to be 3s. 15 listings. Now the card is double digits. Wild. Quickly goes to 12s, then 13s, and then $20 at the bottom of the page. So if you start seeing 15 to 20s, you run for them hills, especially if you came in at 5s and below. 2 pages only. I mean, hey, pure Kashtira contender, YCS Providence, we'll see. But again, people coming in, making their bets, getting access to this card. Insane that this reprint is already, you know, pumping up in price like this. And pure Kashtira is just a solid deck. No true hits, you know what I mean? Other than a Riseheart way back in the day, you know, the XZs. And yeah, man, pure Kashtira, not a bad pickup right now, man. You know, Tierleman's Kashtira is next. You know, maybe. Quickly goes up to 5. So again, a lot of hype right now around this deck. Make sure you guys do as you must. So here we have Dark Ruler No More. Again, quarter century secret rare. This card is 30 bones. Card used to be $20. We see here listings are going lower. It's a $30 card. But after a couple of 1s and 2s, you know, the card reaches mid 30s. 3 pages right here. Again, listings are going lower. and then it'll be a 40 to 50 piece one day, man. Dark Ruler No More, an iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card, broken Yu-Gi-Oh card that, yes, I mean, it had cycled out of, you know, a couple Yu-Gi-Oh formats, consecutive formats, no one really using this card. A very roguelike card that some people would slap on you just very seldomly, you know. But now, again, price is going up, meta is changing, you know, cards that weren't played, now people are definitely considering bringing back into the fray. So again, YCS Providence is going to open up, you know, so many possibilities with the markets, just understanding what the meta essentially is going to be for the next 2 to 3 months, all throughout Nat season. Such an important event, guys. Yeah, I'm excited to be there. And then, you know, after the event, we're going to be covering that as well, just what happened, what cards, what moves are going on. So again, you know, cards like these used to be a $20 bill, they're 30s. You come back one day and then they're 40s, up 2x from the lows. The demand is coming in for Dark Ruler No More. And again, when we show these quarter centuries, we've been telling you guys to not forget. Look, come here to set Rarity Collection 1, and you can see PCR still around 2s. That's cheap, man, especially with the PCR hype right now. That's going to be a $5 card in the very short term at the very least. Then you have Platinum Secrets at around the same price, PURs at around the same price, Secrets at around $1 and some change. This card is a great time to get exposure to the higher end rarities. This is free money down the line. Free money down the line. Don't miss out on such an opportunity, guys. Again, you want to be, you know, pretty soon if you see 40, 50s. Excuse me, you want to be selling that high end and then buying these low ends that can definitely spike up 2 to 3x from these current prices easy peasy. Then we have Amorphage Sloth from Shining Victories. You know, people may play this in is it Dragon Ruler? I think you guys would know more than me, but again, this card used to be a buck and some change. It says 2s we wish. 8 listings only. You have a place at 5s, and then it starts heading to 8s and eventually 10s, double digits at the bottom of the page. 1 page only. I mean, this card just came out like a millennia ago, literally, man. Shiny Victories. You do have a super rare, excuse me, an alternative holographic here that used to be 50 cents, and now the card, I mean, is getting bought out as well, man. Quickly goes to $4 at the bottom of the page. You do have a couple of Walls of China, but again, people are going to come for the secret rare. This card, both versions, I mean, just came out so long ago. Now people are considering playing this card again, and it's just so good, man. This card is broken. It is, man. It is broken. You do all your shenanigans and end up on this. Insanity, man. Then we have Cap Shell. Again, people getting ready for the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! Using cards like these, like Cap Shell. Max Rarity Secret Rare from Rising Rampage. This card was 60 cents, and now spiking up, it says $1.30, but really? This card quickly, one ofs all the way to $5, 16 listings. So if you have the secret rare, artwork is great. You know, card is planned to be used pretty soon. I'm not sure if it's with Dragon Tales or, again, I just it was in the live stream. Someone was like, "Yo, check out Cap Shell, it's gonna be used," and you know, here we are. Card was you know, it's pushing 3s there, but just a couple of 1-ups pretty soon. Essentially, it's a $5 card. 2 pages only, 16 listings, and you know, again, draw power, man. You use the card and then you plus off it, you know. Again, if you tribute it, if it's used for anything, you get a draw one. So the card is good, man. The card is good. It's a draw off a body, and it's a fiend as well. You can't, and fiend dark monster, can't make this stuff up. We have Tenpai Dragon Pydra. Again, a lot of people now Dragon Ruler Tenpais or Tenpai Dragon Rulers? I mean, people just sneaking this engine into many different decks because of the hits. You don't play that many cards. You know, again, cards like these are just broken. Because if this is normal special summon, you get to pop off with a full engine, guys. So again, card is still very, very good. Didn't get a reprint in Stampede or anywhere else. 26 listings. We can see double digits here, 3 pages only. And the volume is coming in. A lot of people buying up this card from Legacy of Destruction, because who knows, we might have to wait until the tins for a Prismatic Secret. And in the meantime, people like, I just need it, man. So it's insane to see this card reclaiming higher prices with potentially becoming a double-digi super rare again. No way, man. No way. So again, might be a good time to pick up your Trident Dragons. I forgot about this card because it didn't come in Stampede either. That's crazy. Crazy that this card didn't get its quarter century. I guess it'll get its Starlight down the line. But yeah, look at that. And Roku pushing 550s. Again, people, hey, Tenpai making a comeback as an engine. New format. People OTKing. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Then we have Selene, Queen of the Master Magicians, guys. This card, quarter century secret rare from Rarity Collection 1, was $8-9 single digis. Now it's pushing 13s, and pretty soon a $20 card at the bottom of the page. Wild. 3 pages only, 21 listings. Card is getting cleaned out, man. People coming in, getting ready again for the future of Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. Cards like these, Cab Shell, all these cards in one way or another, they're gonna be used pretty soon. You know, and again, people are gonna be coming for the max rarity version, the quarter century secret rares. So don't let this be too late. You know, once this is 20s and beyond, we're gonna be selling this card pretty soon. So definitely keep it on your radar. We have Nash Knight right here. Card went parabolic from a quarter to around 2s, 250s, and now it's kept going up to 350s. You do have a place at 3s, 313s, but then you see the walls are at 390s. And when we first talked about this card, it was shortly after the first parabolic move. We said, guys, this card still has potential to become a $5 super. A lot of K9 hype, and yeah, look at that. Quickly becomes 4s, and eventually, you know, it still has a couple of walls of China to get over. Eventually a $5 super, guys. Card is just that good, but also it comes in legendary duelist from the deep. So it's scarce by nature. No one was cracking those packs open. Listings are low. So again, if this reaches $5 and you came in at a quarter at shekels, you take them profits off the table. We have Cyber-Stein, quarter century secret rare. Look at that. The card was $6, already up to 14s, 15s, up to 2.5x. Easy. Yeah, sure. Could it keep going up to 17s and become a $20 card? Of course. 3 pages only, but you have RO9s up here. Me, after a couple of one-ofs, you know, sell right here, I'd be selling at 15 to 16s. That's just me. 24 listings. That's the price that I would be moving a card like this. It is iconic. It is nostalgic. It'll probably keep going up in the future. Don't get it twisted, guys. I'm not saying sell Cyber-Stein because it's going to crash and it'll never go up. No. It's all about entry price versus exit price. Sure. Could this card be 25, 30s and beyond down the line? Of course. There's opportunity cost. You come in, you came in at $5, $6, maybe even below. You see a 2.5x, 3x, you run for them hills, recycle that purchasing power into something else that can also multiply itself before this card would ever be a $25 to $30 card. Then we have Bujinki Ahashima. This card is still a single print from Dual Overload. Why? Why hasn't this card gotten reprinted? It's crazy to me. Look, card was 3s, pushing up to 6s. You have a couple of 1-ofs, but then the card is really, what, 845s? Crazy, pushing double digits at the bottom of the page, 15 listings only, and 2 pages only. And here we are, guys. Here we are. As we can see, you know, again, single print. What is this for? Is this for live twins? No, I'm just kidding, man. Because I use this as a link to in Sprite at a moment. Card is broken. But yeah, guys, you guys will know more than me. 2 pages only. Yeah, this card is making moves. Still a single print, man. I cannot believe it. But again, that's good. That means it's getting a reprint soon, or it should be at least. So again, excuse me, if you were getting this card down here at 3s, you take the 2.5x, maybe wait for double digits, and then I'd be moving the card. But that's just me. Then we have Labrynth Stovey Torby. Again, now that we have Big Welcome Labrynth reprinted, you know, more accessible for players, Yu-Gi-Oh players, people coming back, getting the OTS super rare here that used to be $1 and some change. Look at that, spiking up 17 listings to 330s. Now you need to pay 10 bones for a place and maybe 11s post-tax. And then after these 10, it quickly goes to 4s and beyond, guys. So again, 2 pages only. People coming in for these lab cards. You know, again, a lot of people really like Labrynth, and we'll see if the deck actually competes and performs in, you know, at YCS Providence. But again, Stovey Torby is definitely making moves already as that clean super rare. As Labrynth player, look forward to, you know, getting just cards that they need in its holographic form. We have Ogdoadic Abyss, the Overlord from Ancient Guardians. Again, a lot of people saying, Jay, I just got clapped by this at locals with Mitsu Booties. Mitsubuti Ogdos getting clapped. So again, Ancient Guardians, this card single print, or does it have maybe the CR? But you guys get what I mean. Card used to be $7-8 recently, spiking up to double digits. And really, you have a couple of 1s and 2s, but then it does go to double digits, 14s at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only, 18 listings. And again, just a lot of hype, a lot of Mitsubuti hype, not just pure, not just with Ryzu, but also with this deck as well. Yeah, cards that used to be trash, now reptile support. And here we are, man. So keep these in mind because they didn't get reprinted. This card as an ultra rare from Ancient Guardians, set as ancient, as you guys can see, hard to get. So definitely keep this one on your radar. If you see 15 to 20s, sell. Granguignol, the Dust Dragon, continues making moves from 250s. You see a bump here, but quickly goes to 5s and beyond. If you start seeing 6, 7, 750s and beyond, this is one that, as it continues to go up, that you want to keep on your radar. 20 listings to be getting rid of to branded players before this gets a Starlight Rare treatment. Nah, I'm just kidding. It already has a Starlight Rare. I can't believe this card didn't get a quarter century, man. I just need to move on, man. It's so sad for branded players. We have FA Dawn Dragster. This card, as we can see, was 350s. Parabolic, man. This card is pushing $6, 9 listings. Single-digit listings for a 2019 Gold Sarcophagus 10 Mega Pack. Super rare, max rarity version of this card. Card is broken. If I'm not mistaken, Crystron players make this. And the card is just really, really good, man. A generic level 7 synchro that negates, a spell or trap card. Broken card, guys, at all-time highs. And we expected this card to get reprinted. It didn't. Maybe Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem, we'll see, because it needs a reprint. But in the meantime, it quickly goes up to 8s and then double digits. Craziness in this Nats, free Nats market for the next 2 to 3 months, guys. Insanity. And then we have Welcome Labrynth. We did tell you guys, about Storvy Toby or Toby Storvy. You guys already know. That people coming in for Labrynth cards. And this tin Prismatic Secret, yes, it does have a secret rare from Monster's Revenge. But as we can see, this card was $2 from the tins. And now, you have a couple 1-ups, but really the card is a place at $6. And then it goes to 750s where you see the walls, 3 pages only, 24 listings. Demand is coming in. Volume is coming in, as you can clearly see. Largest volume candle in the last 90 days occurred, a couple of days ago. And as we can see, this card is pushing, towards new all-time highs, guys, pretty soon. So again, if you need it, rush in. But if you have it, I'd be waiting for, at least 750s, especially if you came in, near the lows recently at under 2s that no one cared about it. See that 3x? You guys already know. Guys, link in the description down below. Treat yourself to a Billy Bob right here. But most importantly, $15 off over here on Whatnot. Don't miss out. You can search for Stampede cards, Bonanza cards, Alliance Insight, whatever you need. You come over here, you get $15 off. Link in the description down below. Come to our Linktree, Discord link right here, and X as well to participate in our giveaway, guys. And none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, at 9K, we're giving away, the 2 Starlight Rares and the Blue Eye Structure decks alongside with Imperium Duelist Dice. You want to make sure you subscribe right now. Ring that bell. Like the video, man. Get exposure to our giveaways, guys. And again, we continue to grow, and it's all thanks to amazing people like you guys. We continue with Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Again, this QCSR from Rarity Collection 2 is still holding strong. Card was 33s, bumping up to 42s, 13 listings, and as you can see, after a couple of 1s and 2s, the card reaches 65 bones. And then $80 at the bottom of the page, 2 pages only. So again, these cards continue to get hot. People continue, excuse me, guys, to get ready for future formats. As we can see, people excited, man. Again, Dragon Tails, Yummings, Canines. People are getting ready to play future Yu-Gi-Oh! Even if, we still have months before Nats, that's the advantage. You get ready beforehand. OCG gives us the insight. Then we're in early. We come in and pick these cards. Just wanted to provide you guys with an update that this card pretty soon is going to ridiculous prices, and I'd be a seller up here. 75, 80s? I wish I might. We have Anti-Magic Arrows. Again, this card is a 20-piece, man. Insane. Quarter Century Secret Rare. We talked about this one in the live stream, and as we can see, this card going from $3, it says 6s. We wish. 4 listings only, is a $20 card, And then it's, you know, that's where it's at, 20 to 25s. You know, only a couple listings. Shout out to Chris, taking them profits. Hopefully he gets that sale. Hopefully he finds a Billy Bob, because the game is that easy. He came in at 3s. Card is a flat 20. Easy peasy. Anti-magic arrows. You know, getting hype. Card is broken, you know, and it's a quick play too. Broken. This is against what? Tenpai Dragon rulers against it. Side deck card. We'll see, guys. Then we have Fissure. Even the old nostalgic quarter centuries going from $4, you know, to 11s. And at the bottom of the page towards 13s, 2 pages only, 15 listings, and just a show. Even the nostalgic old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know, with quarter century secret rare stamp on it, I'd be selling. If I come in at 4s and I see this at 12s, we take that 3x, run for them hills. That's what I'd be doing with a card like this. Let me know what you guys think. Then we have Linguriboh from Ignition Assault. Again, we've been talking about this card, and every time we talk about the card is higher in price, because Malice is taking over the meta and people need their one of, and they want the max rarity ultra rare. Look at that. Card was 345, 330s, 350s. Now it's 1050s, single digit listings, quickly goes to 14s and then 20s, guys. 1 page only. The hype around you know, Malice right now is at all-time high. As you can see, insanity right now with this card. And I'd be taking profits if you're not a Malice player, you don't need this card. Now we're at double digits. If you came in at 3s, you're getting close to that clean 3x. You know, well, 330s, you're getting close to that clean 3x that you want to take advantage of. But don't forget, we show the version you sell, but you do have a super rare as the only alternative print that came out 4 years ago, guys. Insane. You had the massive volume spike. We talked about this card when it was a penny stock. Excuse me, at around 40, 50 cents. And now the card is not looking back. A $2 super rare. I got 18 of these. Yeah, I came in at shekels. I don't remember the entry price, but it was super low. It was free. No one cared about this card. And, you know, now people need it. And they're 2s each. 22 listings. I bought 2 RO9s because the card was too cheap. And now, you know, it's a $2 card. Yeah. $2 card. You know? Probably got these around quarters. Most likely. So, you know, we're going to be moving these at around 10x because the game is that easy. The game is that easy. So, again, you're like, Jay, but why would I sell? It's just a $2 card. It could go up to 5. Sure. You know, but again, if you have 18 like me, we start selling now. And then we always keep like a place just in case it continues going up and things of that nature. But the core of the move, we move these cards. Again, that's just me. Now, if you need it, you're a Malice player, you're in a rush. Oh my God, I need my one of course, you come in, you buy it now. You don't want to be that guy paying $5 for a super rare Linguriboh potentially. But if you came in at shekels like your boy, it's time to start taking profits like Above Gaming right there before the card continues spiking up and going parabolic in price. We have Sky Striker Maneuver after burners. This card got cleaned out. Card was $7, single digits. I think we were talking about it at around 9s, guys. Not too long ago. Card is 30s, then 35s, then gone. 1 page only, 2 listing. Guys, Sky Striker hype is at all-time highs. So many years removed from Sky Strikers coming out. The hype is unreal. And these cards are just, again, just non-existent. For the max rarity, you know, first at OG. You know why? Because people, including myself, thought cards like these would get reprinted in Stampede, but it clearly didn't. Look, you do have ultras, and more ultras, and supers, and silver ultras. We understand. You have options, guys. You have options. So don't, you know, nothing to go too crazy about. But even the lower end options, little by little, of course, you see these mini walls and things of that nature. But you come in and you get the silver or the regular ultra, just get exposure to the card. You don't want these, you know, ultras to go from shekels to billies on you, from shekels to multiple billies. You know, you buy the cheap versions, but the expensive, the secret, 30 to 35, shh, man, wish I might. I'd sell those and come in here and buy me a playset for free. The game is that easy. We have Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor, same deal. Look at that, 30 bones, then 35s, then last place at 50s. One page only, 3 listings. And of course, just like the other, you know, afterburners, this card, not as many prints, obviously, but has alternative prints. You know, you have Ultras from Mama and from the 2019 tins, but pretty soon even those are going to be double digits, man, because the secret rares, people coming for these. This card is getting cleaned out, so you sell into the hype. If you have any of these, you sell into the Sky Striker hype. That's what I'd be doing. We have Borrelcode Dragon from Burst of Destiny. Single print. I'm like, this ultra rare, what? What's this? Never, the art looks fire. Never even knew this card existed. And, you know, this card was 2 quarters a pop. Now it's pushing 6s. I'm like, insanity. Double digits in the bottom, at the bottom of the page, 1 page only. Single digi listings, guys. Just straight insanity, guys. I don't know what else to say, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff going on in the markets. Cards 10xing left and right. You guys would know more than me. Why? Yeah. Crazy. Matt is going to be doing this now. You guys will know more than me. From Burst of Destiny, single print, ultra rare, spiking up 10x, and it might continue going on up, man, towards double digits. Just mind boggled. We have Topologic Bomber Dragon. Again, pretty soon, this dollar card is going to be double digits, and we're going to be selling. We told you guys not too long ago, a couple of days ago or last week, pick up your Topologic Bomber Dragon from Code of the Duelist, first at OG. And that $+ card, 6 listings only, getting cleaned out. Pretty soon, this card is going to be insane in price. As you can see here, 16s, the card that was $1, 1 page only, secret rare. We talked about this card, guys. We're seeing the move, you know, happen here and become, you know, grow into fruition, as we can see here. So again, pretty soon, listings are low. We're going to be selling this. We're going to be selling this card, selling into this hype, selling into this volume, guys, selling into the demand of people needing and using this card, guys. The game is truly that easy. Max Rarity Secret Rare. Hopefully you guys listened a couple of days or a week or two ago, whenever we talked about this card. And now, pretty soon, you're going to be reaping these rewards. The game is truly that easy. Then we have Evil Twin Kiss a Kill. This card from Battles of Legend, Crystal Revenge Secret Rare, Max Rarity, I think so. Or does it have a CR? I'm not sure. Or quarter century, I'm not sure. But this Secret Rare used to be $2. Now it's pushing 950s, man. Almost double digits, as we can see here, 33 listings. So again, that was the time. You came in at 2s, approaching 10s, 5x. 5x trade value right there. Let me get that, man. I get it. A lot of live twin hype. We understand. New support. We get it. But green, that's all I care about. Green, addicted to the green. We make those necessary moves. Then we have a Vanquish Soul continue going parabolic, guys, in price. Stake Your Soul pushing out double digits, guys, here. 15 to 20s at the bottom of the page, going bonkers, guys, for this prismatic secret rare, just going insane right now. The hype is at all-time highs, guys, for these cards. Vanquish Soul, look at that. Soul Raisin, same deal. Look, $1 going parabolic. Wow, $16 a pop, 13 listings. The hype is crazy. And yo, I undermine this. I undervalue these cards in the sense, I'm like, Vanquish Soul, cards get support, they never do anything. But yo, when I played against it on EDO Pro, I'm like, my brain just opened. I'm like, oh man, this deck is gonna be broken. And there's people running this as an engine with other decks as well. So, you know, it might be legit down the line, man. You know, the new support might be more broken than I obviously thought. So again, we can see that price is a reflection of that. But things are getting ridiculous, though. I mean, pushing 20s. I mean, these cards feel like they just got reprinted, but man, this thing is getting $20 for a card that was shekels. Man, I wish I might, man. I'd be selling. I'm sorry. We have Vanquish Soul Heavy Borger. This card right here, same deal. Used to be shekels. From shekels to 15s. Craziness. If you see 15, 20s, gone, man. Look, we need to clean this up. Janitor style, yeah, man. I'll be right here selling this card. 15 to 20s. 10 listings, 1 page only. Wildness, Rock of the Vanquisher, same deal. Card was shekels. No one cared about this card. Trash from the tin. Card is 10 bones. $10. quickly goes to 15 to 20s, man. This is insane. What a market and what a time to be alive in a Yu-Gi-Oh! The OT's $25. This ultimate rare, guys, was $3. No one cared about it. It was trash, literally. And now this card, recently 15s, went up $10 overnight. And then it's going to be a $30 card. So again, 13 listings. If you're not playing Vanquish Soul, again, you start seeing 15 to 20s for the prismatic secrets. And you start seeing, you know, this OT at 25, 30s. Not to say that it can't go up, but if you came in at 3s, do as you must. Chaos Space. This card used to be $5. You have one here at 750s, but really the card is pushing double digits soon. 2 pages only, 19 listings. Again, quarter centuries, rare, collection 1, hard to get. You want to be considered, consider moving these cards, as you can see here. And yeah, I mean, I understand. You know, it's at 1, if I'm not mistaken, people want the quarter century. But if you see these at double digits, and especially at 15s and beyond, and you came in at $5, you know, you do as you must. We got the horse card. I mean, Valkyrie Brunhilde. This Shadows in Valhalla single print secret rare. I mean, the artwork looks fire. I mean, we rarely have horse cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So this artwork is fire. Insane. Card used to be 13s. You know, now you have a one of at 16s, but really it's getting cleaned out, guys. 7 listings only, single digit listings. 1 page right here. And as we can see, at the bottom of the page, the card reaches a 50 piece. Just one of them cards, man, that never got reprinted. And not because of meta relevance and things of that nature, but you know, some people like this, man. Wifey's favorite animal is horses. This is the deck she should have, but I ain't paying no nothing for this, man. When's the reprint coming, Konami? You know, wifey needs these cards. Yo, that's funny, man. But yeah, hey, sales ban. Even the super rares right here from Shekels to Billies, man. Pretty soon. I mean, you still have a couple of one-ofs, but the walls are pushing Billies essentially, man. This card, 61 listings, as we can see here. And yeah. People coming for sales ban. They came for the secret rares first. Now they're coming just for the alternative print, which is a super rare holographic from the 2023 tins, guys. So yeah, sales ban making moves. You didn't know? You have a $1 card. Something to keep in mind. You have Lunalight. Serenade Dance has continued going up. Last time it was 8, pushing 9s, now 19 listings. Playsets at 1450s, almost pushing 15 bones a pop. These cards have continued going up. You know, there's Lunalight players out there. Card is hard to get. And you do click view all versions. And that is the max rarity super. You have commons, but people just want access to the higher rarity. And even the commons, we can see, man, spiking up, volume coming in, just people needing to play. But this one's free here with the Walls of China. Do as you must. But yeah, Lunalight cards, like, what does this do, man? Like, you know, it's like, come on now. I mean, the card is broken, though. You know, this card is insane. Yeah, I mean, I did. Is it this one? I know there's one fusion. Is this one that, you know, where is it? Okay, yeah, there's one of these that destroys your whole board, you know, broken. But Panther Dancer here is a $5 card. Card used to be free at $1, a billy, a bean, a bone, $1. And now 4 listings only. Card is at 5s, then goes to 7 pluses, and then double digits eventually. Cleaned out. Mr. Clean is back at it, boys. And we have Chaos Scepter Blast from Duelist Saga. Single print. This card due to the new DM Hyper support. The card that was announced, you know, a couple of weeks ago. Card going from $2. Parabolic. You see the volume coming in. Yearly high. All-time high in volume. All-time high in price. 15 listings only. You have a couple of one-ofs. Playsets at 5. So again, this card has the potential to become double digits. And if it does, you take profits. I own one of these that I got just because I love Duelist Saga cards and I love the artwork. But again, if I see double digits, gone. But this card has a lot of potential to become, you know, to go up to those prices. That's when I'm going to be moving mine. The card looks beautiful, though, man. It does. It's hard to move the card. I should have had more. We have Muckracker from the Underworld. This card used to be free, 60 cents. No one cares. Shekels, tins, trash. Come over here is $1. $1. After these 5 right there at $1.10, quickly goes to 150s and eventually a $2 card at the bottom of the page. You do have a couple of Walls of China to get through, but guys, 55 listings. Listings are lower. Volume is coming in. We always knew this card had potential. I have You know, I should have an R09 somewhere, but I'm still waiting. I'm letting it marinate, because cards like these Prismatic Secrets, they could be $3 to $5 one day. No one would be surprised. That would be the goal with this card for me. But again, you know, as it's already continuing, it was Shekels, man. From Shekels to Billy's. Wanted to keep you guys informed as this card continues to rise in price. And lastly, we have Mysterion the Dragon Crown. We were talking about this card as a super poly target to get ready, guys. When it was Shekels, card was a quarter. Insane. And now you come back and you have a couple of listings here, and then the card is $2, man. Card then is $2, where you see the next wall of China. Craziness. Cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Heading into Nat season, giving 10Xs left and right, man. Left and right. Insanity. The game is truly that easy. Hopefully you guys take advantage of moves like these that we always cover on the channel. So if you can relate to moves like these and you're still here, you're straight MVP. Make sure you subscribe on the way out, ring that bell, get exposure to our channel giveaways, and share this in one place in a group chat with a friend. It really does go a long way. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.